What's up, y'all? We're gonna teach you guys today. I'm just working from home here. We're gonna teach you guys today how to make a basic hip hop beat flat mapping using FL Studio and Magic's Acid. It's pretty fun. Kind of put this hobby down for a few years. Music kind of comes from the soul. Not saying I didn't have a soul for a few years, but you kind of pull from your inspirations and wasn't really feeling inspired. But it's always good to dabble every now and then so you don't lose your touch. You know what makes you unique in the music world or whatever. So what we're gonna do here is we're gonna open FL Studio real quick. And I don't really do much in FL Studio at all. I just use it for samples, really. So what we're gonna do here is we're gonna get a drum, a kick. We're gonna find a nice kick. You just till it hits right, you know? That one's good. That's the one. Drag it over there. The basic format for getting a sample doesn't really matter. You just need the noise. You're gonna pull it into your other program here. But we need a snare. We need a snare drum or a clap. There's the catch 22 there. You could go snare or clap or both. We're gonna go with I want to do a clap because it's kind of like a more bass heavy drum beat. We're gonna do a clap. It's gotta be kind of a good clap though. A nice short, snappy clap. And what is a basic hip hop beat without a little hi-hat action? I don't really know how to work a cymbal, so I usually just stick to hi-hats. They sound cool. Uh I like the little ones with the high pitch. Bing bang boom boom bing bang boom 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 boom. There we go. That's a good one. We'll get two hi-hats. I'm a hi-hat freak. I like tweaking them and twerking them. Poing. Womp womp. So we just need to get the noises out, you guys. So we just do a simple like that, paint it over here, and when you hit play over here, wherever the play button is. Nope, not the play button. It's not the play button. There we go. It's not a beat. Don't think of that as a beat. We're just stealing these noises from this program that I bought. I bought this program. Okay, I bought this. I can do this. Other than that, we're gonna need like a nice bass noise. So we're gonna export this as a wave. It's you always do wave until the final product maintains the best quality as possible with all your samples. That's a boom, hip hop pointer number 1 or whatever. So we're just gonna get rid of this. This is gonna be tutorial sample 1 and start the process. Bloop, it's done so fast. Yeah. So about that. We gotta like get rid of this crap. We need more samples. We need a bass line or just a nice longer bass hit. I don't know how to work bass melodies, so I usually just go with the boom, 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 you know. So with that said, we have to figure out what that's called and find it in here. Probably gonna be a bass, and yeah, we'll just go with the classic. Just go with the classic. Boom, chicka, boom, 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 boom. I think with this, what we're gonna have to do is, oops, whoops a daisy. We're gonna have to, oops, whoops a daisy. I don't really know how to work FL Studio. I'm definitely a flat mapper pro. That's like part 2 of this program tutorial thing. We're just getting samples right now. I don't want to steal them off the internet and get copyrighted. So I'm sticking with stuff that I own here. I own the program. Boom. They can't get me for using this shit. They probably can, but I'm not gonna get rich. This is all for free. So anyway, I gotta figure out how to. Oop, bloop, 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 bloop. We gotta like. I don't know. It's being dumb, and I'm stupid. Well, we can just do like the basic. It sounds really bad. There we go. I just had to put some thingy mabobs in there. So you need some notes to twerk around with. I kind of like a little bit higher and then like maybe a little bit. I don't know. It's good there. That doesn't sound good. Like right there. Yeah, I could do something with that. Maybe a little. Maybe a little bit more. Yep. Yep. It's the money. It's the money right there. I'm just gonna lay it out real quick. I'm just gonna chop it up again anyway, but get a little longer tone section to work with, you know. Do, do. And then it needs to go up a little bit, a little higher than everything else. And then maybe a little lower than everything else. I don't suck at music. Need a good range so I can chop it up better. Yeah, that's a good range, I think. So we're just gonna bloop bloop export this as a wave, and we'll call it tutorial sample 2. Render that. It's done. And yeah, we'll just delete all that. We need yeah, I really like some strings. I feel the strings are pretty sick. Let's see here. Sound effects. I don't. It's a little scary. Earthquake. I like that. I like that a lot. Boom, baby. We'll just throw that in there. It's just gonna be that. What? 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 I don't know. I don't like it. Go over to these instruments here. I kind of like the keyboard. Uh, I'm a fan of the keyboard. Get some piano key samples. That's always good. Let's see here. I don't know what I'm doing. We gotta do that. Throw in a few. Throw in a few. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know how to work this. But we'll just get some notes here. Whoa, whoa. Oh shit. Do 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 do. Oh man. I like that. I'm usually like an uplifting kind of guy. Keep it keep it up, productive, uplifting. I just wing it. If I can get a feeling out of one of my musical tracks, it's a win there for sure. Yeah. That's perfect. That's all you need. That's all you need. We'll get out of there. We're gonna we're gonna export this as a wave. Remember, as a wave, because it's not lossless. Don't lose any data. Stays. It's a lot of data, so they're big files. Big files. Not compressed. Tutorial sample 3. Perfect. Now we need like hate to say it, but just gotta steal some music from somebody that made some good music, you know? That's it's called sampling. So we'll just we'll see what I got in the downloads folder. We'll just see what I got. Cause I don't want to teach you guys how to steal music online. It's not good. It's not good. Let's see here. Downloads. Yeah, I got crickets. Oh, oh yeah. We'll steal some video game stuff if I don't have anything. Let's see here. Yeah, because I pay for the monthly sub on a video game. Can use their music as a sample. They can't get me for that. So we're gonna get out of here. We're just gonna get out of FL Studio. Look at this beautiful flower created by Microsoft. It's so nice. We're gonna get into the Acid Pro 10 now. This is my jam. I started making videos, and then I was like, oh, they got music. And then I had friends that made music. And then we all made music. And I just played in this program. It's like the video program without the video screen. It's like, okay. So I'll teach you a little bit about what I know about this there Acid Pro 10. Don't steal my login info for it. Let's see here. So we got to bring in our samples, you guys. Boom. Explorer's down here. Boom, 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 boom. Where did we save it? Shit. Okay, good call. It's always good to remember where you saved it. Oh God, let's see here. I thought I just made a folder for music. 23 music. Yeah, here we go. There we go. There we go. Sample, sample, sample. It's beautiful. All right, so first things first. Got to set a pace for this project. Do we want it to be a slow jam or more upbeat? Kind of want it to be more of a slow jam. So like 80 beats per minute is really slow. It's like Adele. Adele is like 80 beats per minute, probably even less. And then techno is like 180. So there's a parameter for beats per minute in your mind. Typical R&B, 88 to 94, probably, maybe. I don't know, somewhere in there. Then there's weird stuff you can do with the drums too, so it like freaks with the beats per minute and makes it all weird. But we'll just go with the samples and the basic structure, the 4/4. Uh, so let's do 88. Feeling great. 88, feeling great. I like it. All right, guys. It's always good to come over here and make things big. Because when you're working with really tiny stuff, it's not that fun. It's not fun. You want to have big things to work with. Easier to see stuff and line it up. So the basics of a beat. Boom. 1, 2, 3, 4. On the 1 is a bass. On the 2 is a snare. On the 3 is a bass. On the 4 is a snare. You fill in with hi-hats in between, and that's the basics. You can really go from there and drop stuff out and create your own rhythm or double up things to create a more active line, a drum line. And then you do that 3 times, and then on the fourth one, you create like a little drum roll, maybe, and then you tie it back in. That's a 4-bar loop. So we'll make a 4-bar loop real quick. Our bass is the first thing that's going on the 1 and the 3. Don't worry about what's over here. I'm just going to delete a lot of stuff as we go. And we'll loop a bar. We'll just loop the bar, okay? You hear this? This is we'll turn it up a little bit. Get it going. Let's see where we're at. How are my levels? We gotta go up a little bit. All right. So that's just the bass, and I like to have each one on their own track. So if you wanted to apply like an effect to the whole set of them, you could just do it in bulk. That way you don't have to do it each little clip here. It could be very tedious. You could do that too. You could apply an effect in bulk and then go in and get all freaky with each clip. For sure, we're keeping it simple. We'll drag these down a little bit, create a little room for will we do a clap? We're doing a clap. We're doing a clap. Don't listen to that guitar or whatever that bass is. It's the basics right there. Boom, clap, boom, clap. I kind of want to do 90, 94. It's a little more upbeat for my pianos. Yeah, I like it. So we just keep kind of piling in the tracks here. We're going to need one for hi-hat 1 and one for hi-hat 2, you know what I mean? So we'll go ahead and, let's see here, mate. can I grab it? Oh, man. She's putting up a fight. Oh, that's the master. Yeah. I'm dumb. Well, we all knew that. So you can kind of like tweak it a little bit, make it all clean it up a little bit. You don't really have to. It's actually better if you leave it a little rough. It adds to the natural flair of the song. And I like my hi-hats, so we're gonna get a little weird with them. I don't know how these work. I don't even think I like that. See how the hi-hat's going? It's kind of going in between the 3 and the 4 there. It's going on the eighth bar line. Boom. So those are like quarter notes. Got your hi-hats on the 8th. It's nice. Everything starts off at -6. I think you can change that in the settings, but you want to keep in mind when you're mastering and leveling things out that each track is a little lower. So we need the bass now. I'm a very graphical person, so it was always fun for me when I was making music to just kind of play with how it looked, you know? And then naturally you gotta tie in how it sounds too. And make sure it has like rhythm and stuff. I'm not too good at the rhythm thing. I don't like that. Yeah, that's a good bass line. We can loop that. We can't fade through that second hit. You know what I mean? So we gotta do a little individual fades there to smooth it out. We gotta boom, boom, boom. Boom. Man, we might even not need a sample. Jesus, it's sounding good. If your stuff's sounding weird, it's probably coming in as a loop. So you want to clip properties, one shot, baby. And I'll show you guys a little trick with some effects with the piano. If you don't know how to play the piano, we can teach you how to play the piano real good with some effects. Impress the people in your life with music. We'll just do a simple delay. Less is more. Always with music, I think. Yeah, that's good. That's good right there. So we got a 1-bar loop with all our stuff, and you can minimize to see everything better now and all the moving components. We want to drop this piano down a little bit so you hear it a little less. We want the boom clap up front. Piano's really annoying right now, so we're just gonna make it sound different with a little reverb and a resonant filter. I don't know what a resonant filter does, so we're gonna tweak it. We're gonna twerk with it. The reverb kind of gives it atmosphere. Think of reverb as like noises bouncing off of objects, and then you get the noise after that, and that's kind of the effect that you're applying when you're applying reverb. You're applying the substance you're bouncing things off of, or kind of the atmosphere vocals are usually good for plate. Anything really, I go with like a warm ambience. I feel like people like that feeling more. And the decay is kind of how long it takes to fade. Pre-delay is how long it takes to become in effect. And you can kind of hear it as it plays out. Just go through and kind of do that to everything real quick. Give it a little delay and reverb. We'll actually just take this, save this as tutorial preset 1. Boom. So you can just come over here, go into your effects, click that, boom, boom, boom. So the thingy shows up, tutorial preset. And that's just going to kind of start applying those effects to everything. And we'll tidy this up in a sec. too into it, man. I gotta keep going. Gotta keep going. Let's see here. We'll get this bass sounding good. make you want to move around, I think. If it doesn't make you want to move around, you should make it sound different. At least your head, right? And we're gonna show you guys a little trick here. We're gonna show you guys a little trick. So that's a 4-bar loop right there. And I think most MCs like 4, 4, 4, and then a 4-bar chorus. So like 16 for their verses, and then a 4-bar chorus for their singing efforts. And then you just drop it out a little bit, like that snare is really catchy, or the clap. So for the last bar, you just leave them hanging. Maybe I left them too much hanging, right? Yeah, we'll just get rid of 1, not 2. And yep, just copy that. Once you get your 1-bar loop, you can really pretty much freak with the whole thing from there. Like that's the 8 bars, and then we'll make it a little different. We'll make it a little exciting. I always do 16 4 16 4 16 4, then call it. It's so boring. We'll kind of make this fun. We'll kind of make this one fun. So how are we gonna do that? Good question. We need all of this. So we copy that. We're gonna do 2 bars of the dropped out snare, and we'll drop out the bass for the last bar, and the bass drum as well. Boom. Super tricky and creative. You don't want it to be like too complex all the time, or too, you know, too tricky. So that's like it's like a 20-bar loop because of the 2 extra bars, and then we'll do like a 4 bars of just like hyper piano. Or we could just loop this. Boom. Show you guys that trick. So we could just loop that 4 times. Boom. Boom, boom, boom. You can't see it. It's going. It's going past. It's going past, but we'll see. So we're just looping it. So you got this big thing. Oh, can't zoom out. Okay. So we'll just we'll copy paste that. Just copy paste that. So now we got 2 of those. You know what I mean? It just needs some Motown or something. You know, I don't know. Dang. I like it. And we'll just copy that. And we'll paste it again, and we'll call it like we'll just send it, man. It's good to go. It's so good. It's perfect. We'll render it. We're gonna render it. Oh, different program. Oh, 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 oh. Render. encountered a new track. We're gonna call this. Oh, the name is tricky. Uh, tutorial. Tutorial beat 1. And remember, when you're compiling, it's not the final product, so you want to still keep saving in WAV. Gleekin, that's a good one. Nice. And yeah, it's beautiful. So now we got that. Let's see. Gotta switch to your little writing apparatus here, your draw tool, because it's like on your clipboard. And then you can delete all these other tracks, because we're good. It's fine. Like, this beat's banging, we can use this in a way, or mess with it later. I think you guys got the idea. We'll just go over a quick mastering technique real quick here. So yeah, it's -6. Let's get it up to 0. Yeah, that's great. So you get the graphic EQ, you get the track compressor, and we'll just do a little smooth and enhance too, just to kind of dumb it down a little bit. And then yeah, you don't really have to do too much with the input gain or output gain. You don't really want to do too much. You just lower the threshold a bit. You really hear how that fills it up. With the graphical EQ is you have it low points and high points, and they just alternate. Makes it sound pretty good and easy. Nothing too complicated there. Just if you want a little more in certain areas, it's all frequency ranges based. You can kind of see it on the 10 band easier. I think that bass is really heavy, like tone that down a bit. And if it's clipping, you can back it off a little bit. Kind of like blend all together and sound cool, you know? It's fun. It's Good hobby. It's good if you have a bunch of friends doing it together, so then you can give each other your stuff. You got a friend that likes freestyling, he throws the stuff on there. Or you make remix collabos with your boys. You can do a lot with music just to kill time. Yep. That's pretty good for me. It's pretty good. It's actually got a feeling to it. It's kind of like dark chaos, like fun, dark chaos. I don't know. It's fun. It's sick. You can see we're peaking by 0.3, so just back it off a little bit so you're not peaking. You don't want to be peaking. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah, that track's banging. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Then you just render as, what do we call it? And then you save it as an MP3 finally, so you don't take up your friend's hard drive space. So what do we call this? It's like Grime Daddy or something. Sunday Grime Daddy. I don't know. Hmm. Man, the name is so impactful. Kind of like sets the whole perspective, let's see here. It's kind of grimy. It's got a little delayed. Uh, Shit, the grimiest grime apple. Grimes. Grimin. I Grimling. Grimeling. Uh, Shit. All the good guys, they just name it like LF7, you know? And they just got like 30 million songs. Kind of like giving it a little character. Uh, we'll call it LF7. That's a really good name. Sure. It's cool. It's nice. It's pretty good. Throw that in the bin, you know what I mean? We'll throw this up on YouTube. Hopefully we can educate some people on how to make a beat. You know what I mean? Probably it's nobody's gonna learn anything from this, but they might jam out a little bit. Yeah, it's pretty good. All right, we'll see you on YouTube.